Welcome, pedal people, and aficionados of the swirly-purly sound, known as chorus in French. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
That's you know?
How is it called in German?
Chorus.
Chorus.
Chorus. In French, it's je le peux la brutue, la tour Eiffel, la porte-monnaie, la peu de la tour l'autoroute, la voiture, le chorus. Yes? French. That means in English, we as the French people very much like the sound of the chorus. That's what that means.
Yeah.
I speak fluent something. So, this is Markus Klettke, who has a channel called Something About German People.
German rock guitar.
German rock guitar, where he does pedal demos and other demos in German, but named the channel with an English name, German rock guitar, but in English.
Because I can.
Because he can. That's how we roll here in Germany. So, we are here with the Jullia. Sadly, I don't see Jullia anywhere. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if Jullia was here? But no, she is right here on the pedal. Fine then.
That would be very great with a brunette.
Yeah.
Nice looking woman here.
And now it's just a sausage fest. Fine, okay, fine. Well, we'll do that then. My good friends from Walrus Audio concocted, as you say, this beautiful chorus. And I'm not the biggest chorus guy. I mean, I love good chorus sounds, but have not been able to nail down that chorus, except the Joyo Classic chorus, which is also the Harley Benton Classic chorus. 2 knobs, you turn that on and it works, and it is beautiful. It's a big ass box, but it's nice. That is always one that you turn on and you're like, hey. I also really like the Empress chorus from Red Witch Empress chorus. Very cool chorus. This ranks all the way up there. We just had a shitload of fun playing around with it. It can pretty much get you any kind of chorus that you want, right?
Yeah.
So let me try to illustrate the controls. There's a knob, 3 more knobs, and a switch. That's the controls. 4 knobs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a switch. The day's been way too long. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I have no idea what's going on. Who are you?
I don't know. Who are you?
Whoa. So we have rate, which is of course the speed. That's French for speed. The speed of the chorusing. The depth, which is how much chorus do you want. The lag is the I don't know what the flying fuck that knob does. And the décivé, or décivé, which is a special thing about the Jullia. That's a really cool thing, because you can't just have chorus, you can have vibrato and detune. You can have detune, chorus, and vibrato, and instead of having a switch to switch between them, you can actually have stufenlos. You can have...
You can blend them.
A blend, you can blend them. So detune by itself doesn't do really too much, but then you slowly bring in chorus, and then you chorus to vibrato. And vibrato is always a very difficult effect.
Yeah.
Wee-oo. Pitch modulation. When it's too much, it's funny. Some bands use it to great effect. For me, most of the time, it's just stupid. But this actually can do cool vibrato sounds. Yeah. So, and then there's, of course, a switch where you switch between sine wave and triangle wave, which is a subtle distinction which you very clearly hear when vibrato is all the way up with lag all the way up. What I think lag does is chorusing technically takes your signal, doubles it. I know nothing about electronics or anything, so please correct me if I'm wrong. It takes your signal, doubles it, and moves it against each other, kind of like phasing, but not really. I'm thinking lag is just making that more moved. It lags it. Do you have any idea what that does?
Maybe it controls the amount of modulation.
Yeah, but that's depth.
Oh, that's that. Right.
It works like a depth knob. The more lag you give it, the more severe the effect will be. Let's say the more severe the effect will be, and depth then says how much of that severe effect you get. It's kind of like a depth knob. It's very nice. You have a leidipoo, that's a technical term, a leidipoo, that shows you the speed in French. It's late, people. Stop bitching. And then there's an on-off thing, and Jullia is right here. Le setup. The Quenzel M3, that's a beautiful guitar. Show that in that camera right there. It's a mahogany guitar, maple top, maple fretboard, and turnaround maple neck. With 4 Seasons pickups by my friend Bob Gabriel, and it is, so pretty much you can hit this thing, and then it is single coil, and it's a very, very bright, very thin, wiry kind of single coil. It's beautiful. It's to die for. That's running into the Jullia in front of the diesel amp, which you can see right now. On the clean channel, obviously, we're also going to try it driven. And in the effects loop, I've got the Strymon DIG, which I chose because it's a digital delay where I can turn the modulation off. Because any kind of analog delay, like the Bellwether, or I thought the Strymon El Capistan would be nice, they all kind of have their own modulation going on. And I want a very clear digital delay. And we got insane sounds. Welcome to the 80s, people, because that's where we're going right now. Here we go, clean sound. Marcus, play me one. The reverb you're hearing is coming from the Diesel Power, which right now is on the clean channel. It's a KT77 driven vintage voiced amp from Diesel with 3 channels. Good, huh? Good.
That's very good.
Good. Buy it. It's awesome. It seriously is $2,000. What the fuck? That's a steal. If you're in the US, you're fucked because it's $3,000, and that's how we roll. Come on, with distribution channels, you know. Hey, Mesa Boogie's really shitty expensive here. They fuck us over here. With the Mesa prices in the US, they're relatively inexpensive. And, you know, we fuck you guys with the Diesel. That's how we roll. That's just how, that's economy for you.
Yeah.
But Walrus Audio managed, by really bitching about the European prices, to get the prices down. So the Jullia right now clocks in at a mere €209. Of course, that might change up and down, and who knows what's happening with Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably that'll change the Jullia price.
Or we all die and you will never need it.
Or we just all die and you don't need a Jullia. Very, very possible. That's so much for political commentary from the 2 Germans.
Professional political commentary.
Professional, very knowledgeable, well-read political commentary.
Yes.
Okay, where was I? We want to turn this on, right? Yeah. very clearly, that setting made the Jullia the premier chorus to be used at celebrations in every clown college around the world. It is the preferred clown college guitar player chorus.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Give me that sound again, come on. But obviously that's a major, severe setting. But at that setting you can beautifully hear the difference between sine and triangle. So let's go there. The triangle sounds a little bit more digital, a little bit more Super Mario. The other one's a little bit more... So it's between and... Right?
Yeah.
So if you want... You have to go triangle. If you want... It's sine.
All the technical terms here.
Technical terminology. Or you just don't want that sound at all and you go to chorus and let's see if there's a difference for you. Yeah, I got no idea.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, there's I don't. Do you hear a difference?
No.
No. Okay, so what we do now, we dial in a beautiful chorus sound, and we show you the fuckidity that you can create, the amazing soundscapes if you just add a little bit of really cool, high quality delay, a player with a decent, skill, and a nice clean sound. So give me that sound. It just adds immediate wididity.
Yeah.
Depthicitude. Depthicitude. That's a word. I'm stuck. Let's skip to what we think about it. About it. Widicity, depthicitude, hugicity.
Yeah.
It's just as much chorus as you possibly want and as little. We forgot something. We're already in the My 2 Cents and we haven't played it driven. We're doing this now. Drive me. Get it? just my 2 cents. I'm seriously. It is super flexible. It's deep, it's wide, it's big. It's got Jullia on it, which apparently is some kind of ocean current or something. What do I know? I think that's what it is. It's right now, if someone asks me, what chorus should I get? Actually, that happened on Facebook. Someone said, I'm a slide guitar player. What blah, blah, blah. What chorus should I get? I said, Jullia, bam. Yeah. If you only have $30 to spend, get the Harley Benton Classic Compressor or Joyo Classic Compressor, not a chorus. It's a good chorus. But the Joyo gives you one sound, and it does that well. This gives you all the chorus and vibrato sounds in the world.
And that's very special, I think. I mean, you get very special sounds out of it that I never heard from another chorus pedal.
I like chorusing on clean guitar, slightly subtle. You want a little bit more swirly on driven sounds. You want to go crazy with a little bit of pitch. It can do it all, and easy to dial in. I would pick this over the Mobius from Strymon for chorus every day of the time. No. Any time of the day. This is pedal number 5 we're doing today. With host.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Marcus.
It's absolutely great, this pedal. I mean, it looks very awesome on your pedal board. It sounds amazing. It sounds very special.
And sorry for interrupting you. Mute switch on the amp, that's cool. Walrus Audio. Listened to bitching from people like me. And see that thing on the top right there? That used to be just a hole. And usually we like just a hole. But they filled the hole with...
with a knob.
With the knob. No, they filled the hole with this 9-volt pluggy thing because they had a rubber ring in this hole. And it just always fell out, and that's dangerous, and then babies happen. And oh my god, how much more juvenile can this possibly get? No, so this is totally awesome. Now they listen, and this is super high quality. That's a really cool 9-volt thing. I really like that they reacted and did this. So come on, look how freaking sexy this thing looks. You want it, don't you want it? Don't you want it? Don't you want it? Don't you want it? This is my cue to say goodbye. German guitar people channel. No, what's it? German rock guitar.
Rock guitar.
German rock guitar on YouTube for German pedal demos with this person. Markus. See you.
Bye.